Hi, my name's Valerie Keenan, and I'm applying for an elementary teaching position within East Grand Rapids Public Schools. When I started thinking about what career path I wanted to take, teaching was something that I was always interested in. So during my senior year of high school, I enrolled in a vocational program, and I student taught half the day during my senior year of high school. In that program, I worked in the resource room, first grade and second grade, and in that program, I learned a lot about lesson planning and classroom management and creating lessons that are meaningful and beneficial to all students. After high school, I attended Michigan State's 5-year teacher prep program, and within that program, I worked in first grade, third grade, and in a 5-6 split ESL classroom. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in elementary education and a focus in language arts and a teaching English to speakers of other languages minor. After graduating college, I did my full-year internship in Grand Rapids Public Schools at C.A. Frost Environmental Science Academy, and I student taught in a 4th grade classroom. I taught both virtually and in person. We were virtual from August to January, and then January till the end of the year we were in person, and I taught in a hybrid model. One of my favorite short stories is The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Woodson. It's a lyrical text that talks about celebrating students' differences. And the main theme of the story is that when you talk about your background and your interests and the things that make you you, then everyone can appreciate each other's differences and the things that make them unique. And I really like this story because it relates a lot to my teaching philosophy, that it's important to create a safe and comfortable and confident environment. And I also think that it is a text that could start a great conversation in the beginning of the year so that students can build a positive relationship with one another. A big part of my teaching philosophy is that we build a positive relationship that celebrates students' differences and that that we can learn from each other's differences and the things that make us unique. And I think this book is a really great way to start that conversation in the classroom and help build a really positive environment. I want to teach for East Grand Rapids Public Schools because your commitment to meeting the needs of the whole child is something that I am also really passionate about. I think it's really important to create lessons that are meaningful to students and their interests, and to create lessons that get them excited about learning. And I think it's really important to create hands-on, minds-on activities so that students can fully engage with the content that is being presented to them. I think that I am the perfect candidate for this position because I am very motivated and optimistic. I go into the classroom each day knowing that it is a new day, so regardless of what happened yesterday or throughout the week, I'm ready to start with a clean slate. And being in the teaching profession, I know that it's a pretty unpredictable career. You never know what's going to happen that day. Things can come up and the lesson that you plan could go completely differently, but I think it's really important to be flexible. And throughout this year, I've really learned the importance of being flexible and adaptable in the classroom. Teaching both virtually and in person, I've had to work very quickly to teach virtually and familiarize myself with different resources and tools so that I could continue to make meaningful lessons for my students virtually. And then going hybrid, I had to be flexible because obviously we had to social distance and just continue to be positive in the classroom, even though we were teaching in a very different environment than what students are used to. I also love collaborating with other teachers. My mindset is that I have ideas to bring to the table, and I'm also interested in hearing other ideas so that as a grade level group we can come together and come up with a plan that works best for our students. And I really enjoy collaborating with others and learning from other teachers who have more experience than I do. And that is why I think I am the best candidate for the position. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks.